Hi, this is a very short video that shares with you one habit that you could adopt for your success. And today's habit that I want to share with you is learn to keep necessities. Learn to keep necessities. I'll explain to you why I am recommending for you to keep or for you to learn this habit so that you too can have success in your life. Now, before I share today's habit, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Gwyneth, and what I do is that I share on a daily basis videos on social media platforms, one habit that you could adopt for yourself, your loved ones, but mainly is geared towards your success so that you too can say, yes, I am successful in whatever area in your life that you're looking for success for. Right, now that is done, I would like now to go back to that habit I want to share with you today. Now, let me give you a little bit of context before you can understand where I'm coming from, or just to give you an idea so that we're thinking on the same wavelength. Now, I'm going about my business, just doing me, minding my own business, taking my walk, and then I walk past the park. I see a young family. I say young family because I see mom, I see dad, and I see a baby in the pushchair or in the pram, right? Mom and dad, they want to do something. I'm not sure what it is that want to do, but before they get to whatever it is that they want to do, they start presenting different items of toys for the baby to be engaged in before the baby is out from the pushchair. So this is what I deduce from the whole situation. So the ball goes in front of the baby picks up the ball, the baby chucks the ball on the floor, the teddy goes in front of the baby picks up the teddy and chucks it on the floor. So different toys are presented to the baby, and the baby keeps doing the same thing again and again, picks up whatever is presented in front of them and chucks it on the floor. Now, while this is going on, and there's me as an external observer, minding my own business, something came to mind. I'm like, oh my goodness. I have just remembered that most of us, we tend to keep things we don't want. We tend to be hoarders. We tend to have relationships that we are not pleased with. We tend to have accommodate situations that we really do not want. So in the scenario of a baby whereby the baby is saying, I don't want any toy entertainment. Most of the baby wanted to be out from the pushchair like mom and dad and be out in the park as well. But the parents kept on presenting different toys. And as I said, it reminded me of situations whereby, as I speak to you, I'm also speaking to myself, whereby we are just accepting things that are not good for us. It goes without saying that it's important for us to identify the things that are necessary in our lives, then we keep those things, and anything that is not necessary, let it go. I think I've spoken about it before. Let it go. We hold on to unnecessary emotions. We hold on to unnecessary thoughts. We hold on to unnecessary items, depriving either the next person of that resource that you're holding on to, depriving most probably nature of that resource that you're holding on to. The story that comes to mind is a biblical story whereby we see Israelites that have been taken out of the land of Egypt. They're now in the wilderness, but now listen to the word wilderness. Being in the wilderness meaning that the natural resources, not even the natural resources most probably are pretty scarce. So therefore they needed to find ways of surviving while they're in that wilderness. So what happened is that, lo and behold, they are blessed. God blesses them with what? With manna from heaven, when on a daily basis. Now, the instructions were, one of the instructions, because there were several instructions there, one of the instructions were that do not keep anything, do not keep any of the manna that came down. Now, us being human beings, yes, what's going on in your mind? You're thinking, I like to keep a little bit of manna for my tomorrow. How about if I keep a little bit of manna for my next generation to say, you know what, I've actually received some food that comes from heaven. You see what I mean? Human beings holding on to the unnecessary. Well, just to conclude on that particular story, any money that was kept went bad. So if I have to relate it now into our lives today, anything that you're holding on that is not good for you, either is going to turn bad for you or is going to turn bad for those around you. Take for example, if water is just in place outside and it's just there, not doing what it's supposed to do. It's in a container, it's just stagnant. What happens? It starts producing all sorts of smells, and just to give it one word, it just goes bad. Food that's left without being reused or recycled, what happens to it? It goes bad. Now, going back to that habit that I'm sharing with you today is that learn to keep necessities. Learn to keep necessities. It is very important for you to keep necessities. But anyway, that's it for my video today. I hope you've enjoyed listening to it, picked up some nuggets from there, or even a few habits that you might want to adopt for yourself so that you too can become successful in your life. And up until you see me in my tomorrow's video, I want to just have a quick thank you and just acknowledge those who have subscribed, followed, and continue to share. Thank you so much. I'd like to say God bless you.